Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Good night, William.
To bonus time. Good night. It's good
William
morning.
the Fourth.
It's almost good morning. It's 11:20. We'll get there.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? In 12 hours, it's going to be 11:20 a.m. on Sunday.
Yes, it is.
That's crazy.
We're gonna play Castlevania for spooky times. Super Castlevania 4, to be specific.
Fred.
That's Fred. Look at his skirt. Love it.
Wow, Fred has got some thunder thighs right there.
Yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm.
He knows
Fred,
how to do it.
Fred's got some power in those thighs.
Yeah, he does. Look at him walk up those stairs.
Oof, all day, baby, all day.
So much power.
3 minutes later, his speed will not change walking up and down those stairs.
Look how tiny his feet are, too. I mean, especially when he's in the air. Doesn't look like he should be landing on those.
He's wearing a men's size 5.5.
Yeah. Have you ever played this game, bro? Have you played a Castlevania?
Yes, I had a Game Boy version for the Game Boy Advance.
Those are really good. It's what, Circle of the Moon?
It was a black background that said Castlevania in red, and I don't remember
What the
which.
subtitle is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they were all good. I'm pretty sure on the Game Boy Advance.
It was quite good. No, it was like you upgraded your attack abilities over the course of the game. You got like a better whip, you got a ranged attack, and like in Metroid. Like upgrades are always good. I love a game with upgrades.
Do love upgrades. It's actually really funny that you mentioned Metroid, because have you heard the term kind of coming around now, like a genre of game called a Metroidvania?
No, what does that mean?
It's like a very common genre in the indie scene right now, where it kind of combines like, you know, just the platforming action with like that like Castlevania is known for, like that kind of deal. And the exploration of Metroid, and kind of like combining the two genres. Like the first game to kind of do that was like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, is kind of known as one of the first Metroidvanias.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a ton
I've
of
never
them right
heard of
now.
that before.
Yeah, no, there's like the Messenger and.
Are there any games that I've played that are Metroidvanias?
I don't think. Not ones that I've heard from you anyway. Could be wrong about that.
Is there one we could bonus time? We could hang out?
Yeah, you want to play Metroidvania?
Hell yeah.
Oh, we can absolutely find one. There's tons. Tons and tons and tons.
Well, if not for anything else, but to know what we're talking about.
Yeah, there's like an Shantae, and Hollow Knight is a very famous one right now. That's very good.
I've played Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's very good. I
you
would
have
play
played
an
Hollow
episode
Knight.
of Hollow Knight.
We could definitely play some Hollow Knight.
I would enjoy getting to play Hollow Knight. I actually liked that game a lot, and I wasn't terrible at it.
Right on. Well, maybe we'll play some Hollow Knight soon. That actually could be our last spooky game that we were trying to think of, because it kind of has to
Hollow Knight counts as spooky?
I mean, it has Halloween vibes. I mean, this game's not really creepy anymore, but we're playing it anyway for Halloween.
Okay, hang on. We gotta start a list here, because we're talking about all these games that we want to play, and oftentimes we're just hanging out saying, what games do we want to play? So, here, let me grab a fresh note. I'm in my Magic OneNote notepad. That's irrelevant for right now, because this is not Magic. This is Magic. The way we hang out is Magic, and it's bonus time.
It's magic. It's magic.
But it's gonna get its own heading in my OneNote. Okay, what are we playing next?
For what?
Well,
Playing what?
William.
Hello?
William.
Can you not hear me?
No, I can't.
Oh. Don't fuck with me
So
like that.
What's the next game we're playing? A Metroid, what do you call it?
A Metroidvania, which is maybe going to be Hollow Knight.
Okay, and then what is the other game that we said we're going to play tonight besides those?
Kirby's Dream Course.
Ah.
Tonight, right? That's what you were thinking about.
Dream Course. I thought just a moment ago we were talking about something, but maybe it was the difference between, in my mind, Metroidmania and Hollow Knight. Maybe I just broke those up into two different things.
Metroid Babia.
Babia! I'm excited about that.
In
That's
other news,
fantastic.
Check out these hands just coming out of the ground trying to grab me. Look how creepy. No!
They're purple and they're creepy. What just happened?
I accidentally grabbed an item I didn't want.
What's the item?
It's axes instead of the boomerang. It sucks. The boomerangs are the only thing you want in this game, man. They like melt the bosses. It makes the whole game easier, and I just really need to stop hitting every candle because I don't know what comes out all of them. That's okay, I'll get it back sometime. Try to be more careful. You gotta take everything you can in this game, man. This game's hard. It's a toughie.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, all the Castlevania games are hard.
Was I played the one.
I was about to say, was that not your experience on the Game Boy Advance version? I mean, they're tough games.
You know, it was at a time in my life that playing a game for 6 hours straight and just grinding through something that was hard was not a big deal.
Oh my god.
Like, that was like a Tuesday, right? I don't know. I played a lot of video games as a little kid. So when I had Castlevania for the Game Boy Advance, I couldn't tell you if it was hard or not because it was irrelevant. Like, everything was hard to an extent, and I had infinite time. I could grind on it every day until I was great at it. You know what game I had?
That was a much simpler time.
I remember spending a lot of time on the Smurfs video game.
The Smurfs?
Game Boy. Yeah.
Wow. I know. I think we all had those like movie license or TV license games, you know, where it's like grandma would get it for you something because she doesn't know, like, no.
She doesn't know. Yeah.
He likes Smurfs. You're like 14, but you're still hanging on to like it's the Smurfs.
And you know, you still have extra time, so you play it sometimes. And
oh yeah, because it's like, I mean, you need to change the pace.
Exactly. I had that. I think that was regular Game Boy, not Game Boy Advance, but original.
What did that game even play like?
It was a platformer, like Castlevania or Super Mario, and Castlevania, and it was good. I don't know. It was hard. Like, it was hard.
You think they make a Smurfs game a little easier?
I mean, at the beginning it was, but it had enough content that it got hard. But hey, Will, can you hang on 1 second? I'll be right back.
Honey bunches of oats? You're not going to convince me. I'm convinced.
And we're back. Sorry about that.
And Medusa!
Ah! You gotta get that Medusa. Ooh, yeah, keep your distance, dude.
Okay, there we go.
Keep your space.
Ooh.
Is this the mighty, mighty boomerang that you were talking about?
Yeah, this is great. And especially if I can get be able to throw 3 of them at a time. Then
Is
we're
it
really
unlimited
cooking.
ammo?
No, that's what the hearts are for, ironically enough. They're not hearts.
Really?
They're not health, they're ammo. Yeah.
You are yoked out of control in this game.
Oh yeah, dude. Simon's a yoked dude. He's got some fine muscles.
Very strong.
Very strong boy.
Oh, I've got a tummy ache. No bother.
Oh no.
I've
sorry.
got the IBS, Will.
Not the IBS.
They've got the IBS.
They're after my paycheck.
I wonder how many Americans would say they have IBS to some extent.
I feel like just because of the diet that we have to eat, the answer would be yes to a lot of
wouldn't
people.
Wouldn't that be like 90%?
I mean, I think we've all had taco shits once or twice in our day.
In a week?
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just have bad poops, man. It's the worst.
Yeah. If you're eating the right stuff for your body, you really shouldn't have bad poops, though.
Yeah, but we're not.
We're not. No, I'm not either. The only reason we have bad poops is because we eat stuff that our bodies aren't super stoked on. I've had, you know, when you have that great poop and you're like, wow,
where it feels like
that's
nothing.
Awesome.
It just kind of falls out.
You were giving your body pretty much spot on what it needs. That's a good barometer. Like, you don't necessarily have to have your poop tested to have an idea of how your tummy's doing.
No, I mean, even when I've like been trying to like, you know, do these like more diet programs and lose weight and stuff, I'm like, I've noticed my poops have gotten better, and it's just like, this is fantastic.
I ate some really spicy food the other day, and to quote Chris Pratt, I had lava snakes. Lava
snakes. Oh no, those are the worst.
Yeah, you know, when you order 5 spicy at a Thai restaurant, oftentimes you will.
That's ballsy.
Well, I like to do it because I can take it when it comes, but normally it doesn't come. When I say 5 spicy, they give me a 1.5 or a 2. But when you do accidentally find yourself with a True Blue 5, and you think, uh-oh, well, I did ask for it. And then, the next day you do pay for it, for sure.
You absolutely do. That actually reminds me of a story that my dad told me when he and his buddies went to a Thai restaurant, and they were, you know, ordering food. They were doing 5 stars like you would, and they sent it back because they didn't think it was spicy enough because they ordered it at 5 stars. And when that food, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. So they sent the food back, and then when that food came back, that was like 8 stars. Apparently, my dad was like talking about how terrible the shits were. They were just dying. They were literally crying while eating it in the restaurant. They got it. They got it to him.
Yeah, I don't know. I would never send it back because it wasn't spicy enough. Because
I mean, you're just asking for it then.
Dude, I fear for the retaliation because I feel like if I'm the chef and if I make something, I do the work to make the food. And because my brother tells me about what it's like being in the kitchen right now, because he's working in the kitchen, and you've worked in the kitchen
I've worked
before,
in the
so
kitchen,
you know what this is like.
Totally.
When a server messes up the order, or the customer sends it back, or the server drops it for whatever reason, that you as the line cook get told, hey, you know that thing you just did and you're 20 orders behind? Yeah, will you also make that one again because it got fucked up somehow? Like, that pisses you. That's gotta piss you off so bad. That would piss me off so bad.
I mean, it really did at first. Like, especially when I was like first started cooking, like way back when I was 15. That's when I was working at the Gorge and making burgers and stuff. And that would just upset you, yeah, where it's like, or if somebody like, I even got irritated at special orders. Like if people wanted like no tomato or like no cheese or like no mayo, and for some reason it would just be like, oh, now I have to like make this one all different. God.
Well, because think about it. It's a silly complaint on the one hand. Yes, I'll acknowledge that with you. But on the other hand, you are not incentivized to make that burger any different. Your paycheck does not look any different whether you make it the standard way or whether you deep fry their pickles for them because that's what they asked for. Like, you've got why? Well, like that's just an extra annoyance to you. So on the other hand, you totally could. I mean, I complain about that. It's you got to have some sort of incentive to do.
I guess that is part of being a cook, though. Still, is trying to make food the way people would like it.
You might feel that way if you were paid very well and you were at a nicer restaurant. And you felt well taken care of in a career sense as a cook, then yeah, it's like you take pride in what you do because the more people come to the restaurant, the more job security you have because you love your life, right?
Right.
But it's not usually that way in those lower end places.
No, when I was at Duke's, it felt that way. Like it felt like it was a higher class establishment. I was actually getting paid decently for a cook, for sure.
Duke's is nice. I would put Duke's up there I'd put it at the lower end of a really nice restaurant. Like that is a career move,
I think that's the vibe they go for.
Yeah.
Anyway,
like it's not unreasonable. Like I feel like I could go there, and there's a lot of these nicer restaurants that I feel like even on a special occasion, I just wouldn't choose to go there because I can't afford like a $600 meal. You know, I mean that's a lot.
Yeah, then you're talking like canless and stuff like that. Like
yeah, like
that place is ridiculous. We went there for my mom's like 6th birthday. I'm gonna bleep out the age. She would be upset at me.
Yeah, but it was really nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was one of those like super fancy places, you know, where it was like $20 for a beer, you know, like just ridiculous stuff like that. But that beer was amazing.
I bet you it was. Hey, you know, and if you're gonna do that, if you are gonna go to those places,
you gotta be fucking joking. That was some horse shit. I had my item all the way upgraded. I was cruising. I made one fuck up. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done ranting now. You can keep going.
Sorry, I saw you just eat a big dick and then bitch about it.
It's essentially what happened. Oh, at least I got the item I like right away. Okay.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
You were saying.
What was I saying? We were talking about nice restaurants.
We were talking about specs of restaurants, yeah.
I mean, I guess that was the end of the thought. Just that. Oh no! I wanted to ask you about that nice restaurant you went to with your mom's birthday. What was it called?
Canless.
Where is it? Bellevue?
Seattle.
Canless.
Yeah. It's very fancy. Where they have like courses.
Was it black?
And you like pick all the courses.
Ooh, like 5 courses?
Yeah.
Was it black tie?
Yes. We all had to be dressed up.
Like dressed up or black tie? There's difference.
Well, my uncultured swine doesn't know the difference.
So dressed up means you got to wear a suit or a tie. You know, like women wear blouses and dresses and things, and you have to look nice. Dressed up as you wear business shoes but you wear a belt and your shirt's tucked in and shit. But
it was that one.
Black tie. Black tie is usually only private parties and like formal event parties for super loaded people, and it's tuxedo.
It was not that.
It's specifically tuxedo. So every dude there is wearing some form of. You can't not wear a tux.
I got you. Yeah, it was not that.
But if you're paying that much for a meal, I would wonder. That's like. But then it's like those restaurants, they're catering to a client of people, and some of those people don't feel like dressing up that much. I mean, I bet you at that restaurant you were at, there was some loaded punk
that was really
fuck
stupid of me.
That was in a tracksuit, and tennis shoes.
Yeah.
But he can afford it, and they know his dad, so. Anyway,
I
died
totally
again.
feel that, and that was like kind of right before all this stuff started happening. So it was nice to enjoy that right before we couldn't really go to restaurants anymore.
That sounds really nice. Did she have a big birthday?
Oh yeah, it was a big celebration. I mean, it wasn't that. It was just us. It was just the fam there.
That's awesome.
At the fancy restaurant. It was good. All right, didn't do the stupid thing that time.
You are quite good at games like this.
Thank you. Oh God, no, you spoke too soon, bro. The crows are after me.
Dude, you just got hit 4 times in a row.
I did.
There we go.
Bad.
Now he's back. Come on, Will. Show us a good time, okay?
I'm doing my darndest.
He's doing the darndest.
I'm doing darndest, son.
Ready
for Hydra, Bo.
Is this the big bad?
It's a big bad.
Is this episode timed in seconds? Do you have 220 seconds left? What an odd way to tell time.
Yeah, all right, just seconds.
How many minutes is that?
I mean, they're like Nintendo seconds, so they should go faster, but the game is slowing down right now because there's too much shit on the screen. Oh, God.
Ooh. Be careful. You are currently losing. Oh, you're tied. You're winning. 2 more hits. 3 more hits. 18 more hits. Hey, there we go. Nicely done, dude.
Thank you.
You crushed that little serpent.
I killed the serpent with
Yeah,
my
you
own
did.
2 hands. My own
Castlevania 2.
hands. 4.
Got 2 hands. Castlevania 4.
Why'd you think that was a 2?
I don't know. I just at a glance I saw the.
Oh, okay.
I saw 2 up there.
I just thought it was funny.
So you start the episode off here with 540 some odd seconds. That's a lot.
That's a few seconds. Should have
That's
enough
a few.
time.
That's a couple few.
It is, yeah. I done fall.
So how deep into this game are you now?
Probably about a third of the way through.
Wow.
Or maybe-
You managed to do a third of this game in one hangout of bonus time? That's incredible.
Well, thank you.
Dude, you're quite good at this. You're crushing this silly little game. This child's play.
It's definitely my favorite Castlevania.
This one is?
Yep. 100%. For most
So
people, it's
you've
either
played
this or
this.
Symphony of the Night.
You've played this more than 3 times then, all the way through.
I've honestly probably beat it exactly 3 times. Oh god, that part
That
always
sounds
stresses
about
me
right.
out.
I mean, once you have the skill set, it's just a matter of running through it, you know?
Yeah, but this game is still really hard to run through, especially some of the later levels are kind of ridiculous.
How did you get this good at it after only 3 playthroughs? Is the just platformer skill translatable?
Well, it's a game that I've played ever since I was a kid. So like these first few levels I know a lot better than the later levels. Because like I've played these first handful of levels a bunch.
So just because you've beaten it 3 times doesn't mean you haven't played it for like 800 hours.
Right. Oh yeah, no, not even close.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense.
Look at this
You're
dude with
quite
this
good
weird
at
ass
it,
tongue,
yeah.
bro.
Although you keep getting rained on by these like little Dayquils.
Little diggles,
Nicely
little walnuts.
done. Look at you.
Thank you, man. I stood there and whipped. It was great.
Dude, with no health to spare. Oh, you didn't get fresh health after that boss battle? That sucks.
No, that makes me a little nervous.
You gotta get some health, dude, for sure.
Yeah, we do. We gotta get that
This
health,
is
bro.
weird. What a weird, slow way to turn the world.
Yeah, that's like this is like a Super Nintendo launch title, so it did like all
Whoa!
those fancy things.
Oh,
To show you the strat, bro. That's the strat.
No, no, no.
I ain't doing this the hard way.
What? No.
I've seen a
This
speedrunner
is
too.
cheating. How did? Oh my gosh. You just, that was beautiful. That was elegant. It was perfect. I loved it.
Thank you. Here we go, waiting for the rotation.
Yeah, of course somebody figured that out.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a sweet spot. I don't know how to do that the normal way. Like, I don't think I could do it the normal way if you asked me to. I think I would just die over and over again.
Nah, you do it, but
I
the way
figured
you
out
did it
eventually,
is,
but
was
that's just so
way
you just
easier.
like blip. What's cool is you can control the whip. You can flap it around anywhere.
Ooh.
My favorite is when you make it look like it goes in it's in the wind. You just have to keep mashing back.
Oh, that is nice.
Hopefully we can get through this part without any damage. Oh, that was close. This might only be 1 hit left. So we'll see. All right. And this is mode 7. This is this graphics mode. This is specific to the Super Nintendo, how it could have these like moving backgrounds.
Ooh, it's kind of giving me nausea.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. Yeah, it was like one of the like defining features of it. It's like in this game it came out very close to the launch, so I was like, dude, check this out. Like that's the only reason
Hey.
this section exists. Is to
It
use
kind of
mode
reminds
7.
me of Doom a little bit.
Yeah, just kind of like the pixels are always kind of morphing and changing.
You remember Doom 64?
I never played Doom 64, bro.
Dude,
And I would love to.
Didn't you buy the new Doom?
Doom Eternal? Yeah.
That's a Halloween episode. Let's do that one next. I wanted to see that game. I saw all you guys bought it. I never bought it, but I played Doom 64 when I was a little guy.
Oh, dude, absolutely. I would love to. I love playing Doom. That game's
Yeah,
great.
let's do that after Castlevania. Let's hang out and play some Doom. I want to see an episode of that for sure.
That sounds great.
Sweet.
This part takes a
Kneeling
minute.
plans. Well, how much more Castlevania do we have to play before we can play Doom?
I just want to get to Doom. I was gonna call this episode after this boss that's coming up in a sec here.
Hell yeah. Well, then go kick his lily ass.
Oh, I
Come on.
more.
That is a nice squat you got there. Just deep bagging it. Just deep bagging it.
Deep bagging.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like picture perfect lunges.
Yep, that's what
Trying to
you
make
want.
him like walk a little bit.
I feel like
I
you've
can do a
probably
little
got
crawl.
a mullet.
It looks like it definitely looks like he has a mullet. Or maybe that like rat tail. It's going all the way down.
No,
You know
I
anybody in
hate
school
that.
that had that? Those are terrible. I did not
Yeah.
like those.
No, that was never a good thing.
No, not at all. I think I did this wrong, so it's taking forever. Oh!
Hey, no, that's okay. Oh, no.
Are you serious?
How far back did you go?
I got crushed. I'm not that far back.
Good.
I'm pretty close, actually. But that's still very upsetting.
Borderline devastating. Oh, there you are. You're back. Ladies and gentlemen, he is back.
I'm back, baby.
William the Fourth.
Number 4. I am.
Do you remember that show, that cartoon?
What cartoon?
I don't know. It was 10 years after us. My brother watched it. My brother's 10 years younger than me. There were five of these kids, and they were like secret agents. They lived in a tree house.
Oh, yeah. What was that show called?
One of them was bald. He was number one. And
I only saw
five
that.
of them.
I only saw that one a little bit, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I watched like a whole second generation of cartoons because of my brother. Like Ben
Yeah.
10, that cartoon was sick.
Wasn't
I loved
that called?
shit.
Was it called Codename Kids Next Door?
Yep, you were right. How
yeah.
much younger is Sam than you?
4.
Yeah, but she wouldn't have watched boy cartoons as much. Not to be sexist, but girls usually watch different cartoons at that age than boys do. Or did she watch that stuff?
I think she watched a good amount of boy cartoons for sure. I'm not exactly sure. Because at that point I was kind of like just doing whatever. But we watched a lot of Nickelodeon. I mean, it was stuff like SpongeBob and Invader Zim and, you know, all that
Dude,
stuff. It was mostly
SpongeBob is
Nickelodeon.
Classic.
It was
Did
kind
you
of
just crush that dude in light speed?
I got him pretty good. And was something funny? That boss used to scare me as a child. I don't even know why. I think it was just because he got
Dude.
super big at the end.
Yeah.
Like, that part is what freaked me out because it's like, oh my god, Stress can get that big? That, like, legit
It's-
scared me.
It's terrifying. Dude, you
I-
got to stage 5 on episode 1. That shit's dope. Nicely done.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. That'll call it for our first episode here.
Well, you guys want to hang out? Click over there or down here or wherever the thing is, and we'll see ya.
Just
Will we
come
do
on.
more?
Come on, hang out.
Yeah, we'll do more Castlevania, but next we're gonna play Doom for sure. So hang out there. Peace.